Well, thanks for joining me again there, Star Wars The Clone Wars action figure fans and collectors. This is another Star Wars The Clone Wars action figure review, and this time I'm very pleased to tell you that I'm doing a quick review on the brand new Star Wars, or Clone Wars Spec Ops clone, which is part of one of the exclusive 2-packs at Target. I got this figure about a month ago, something like that. Fairly recently, and I was very excited when I saw the pictures of this figure saying that it was coming out, and I just thought these guys were just killer, and I really think Commander Jet is killer, and I really can't wait. I wish I had him already because he was supposed to be Clone Wars figure 36 from last year, but he's not out yet. He's supposed to be coming out this year. Probably we won't see him until the fall. I think we've seen pretty much pictures of all the waves that are coming out from now until summer. But we know they have the mold for the head. This figure proves that. And all they pretty much have to do is slap this head onto a Rex body, plug a couple antennas into this guy and this guy's head, and that's Commander Jet in a nutshell. And I'm really resisting the temptation to buy a Spec Ops hollowed out head from Clone Head from Imperial Shipyards and make my own custom Commander Jet like Wraith 9 did, because I'm trying now to just focus on doing custom figures, figures that then, you know, guys, clones that I made up, or Jedi that I made up, or whatever. For right now, I do mostly clones, and I'm kind of getting tired of making stuff that Hasbro isn't making, and then they come out with it, like, you know, Commander Wolf and stuff. Although I still think my Commander Wolf is just a little bit better than Hasbro's, except for the head sculpt. For instance, like, you know, Commander Wolf's head is a little bit big and pushes the helmet out and everything, and mine doesn't do that. That's one of the things that I like about my custom, but nevertheless, I really like that Wolf figure. However, let's get on to this figure. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent there, sorry folks. So, he's kind of a combination of a couple of different molds here. He's got basically your regular clone body, not a stone sculpt. He does have a ball-hinged chest, but then he does have, I think these are actually ARC Trooper arms. They could be stone arms too. They don't have the wrist articulation, sadly, but they do have the more accurate shoulder bells there, which I really like. I think that's awesome. He's got a nice paint apps all over, no slip-ups on this guy. He just rocks. The only gripe that I have with this figure, besides the wrist articulation, is that if you watch Landing at Point Rain, which is the episode that this guy is featured in, every single Spec Ops clone has one of those backpacks, one of those clone backpacks like old Clone Trooper Draw has, and they didn't include one for him. And I really wish they would have, because I mean, you know, I like to you know, have my clones look like how they look in the show as much as possible, and that would have been nice. But if I see another extra Clone Trooper Draw and I have the money, I might pick them up just for the backpack. So anyhow, let's do this guy's articulation here. He is very cool with his Leia headphone thingies. Sometimes they're called sonic clones. That's a ball-jointed head, and if you take this off, you will notice that you can take a regular clone head and stick it on that ball joint, and now you have an unhelmeted clone trooper there. But anyhow, ball jointed head, and I really like the sculpt on this helmet. Look at that profile there. That looks awesome. It looks just like the animation. And he's got a ball jointed shoulders, and notice in Wraith 9, he's Rasputin 37 on YouTube, pointed out that this is an all new joint here, really, that this is kind of sticks out a little bit and the bell's out. I thought he did a good job of pointing that out, because I actually hadn't noticed that until he did point it out to me. Ball hinged elbows, swivel wrists. Be careful on these wrists, because they have a tendency to pop out really easily like that. So be careful with your clone. ball hinged chest, swivel hips, ball hinged knee, ball hinged ankle. So there you go, folks. Awesome clone. I'm certainly happy to have one. I would like to have 2 more, but a funny thing is happening in my area. Just as a quick aside, there's only one Target in my area that has these 2 packs, and the other 2, which happen to be the ones that are closer to me, don't have them yet. And they don't even have them in stock because, of course, you know, I asked to see if they had any back locations or anything like that, and they didn't have it. And so only, you know, the Target that's farthest away from me in my area has them, and the other ones don't yet. So I don't know what's going on with that. If you guys have any sort of idea on that, definitely comment or message me or whatever if you'd like to pass the info on to others. So that's going to do it for this review. I highly recommend Spec Ops Clone, especially if you're a clone fan. He rocks, and just can't wait to get a Commander Jet to lead him. So that's going to do it for now, and until next time, may the Force be with you. Bye-bye.